Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. In today's video, I will be going over the new Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD releases for December 17th, 2024. Don't forget to use the Amazon affiliate link in the comment section below if you're interested in any of these titles. Here we are, the last major release week of 2024, so let's get started. First up, Paramount will have Transformers 1 coming to 4K in both a standard slip as well as a non-exclusive steelbook. It does not appear that this will be getting a separate Blu-ray release. Warner Brothers will have Joker, Folie à Deux coming to both Blu-ray and 4K. Both of these should be readily available in-store and, of course, online retailers. There's also a steelbook edition of the film, which may show up at some local brick-and-mortars such as Walmart. Terrifier 3 is expected to be in stores, and this will be offered in both a Blu-ray and a 4K. And for you steelbook collectors, this will be available, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be online only. And if you really want to splurge, a collector's edition will also be out this week. Universal will have the Blu-ray edition of Conclave in local brick-and-mortar stores this week, but as a reminder to you 4K fans, a 4K edition is coming in the next month or so. And the Lego feature Piece by Piece starring Pharrell Williams will also be available this Tuesday. The Conversation starring Gene Hackman and directed by Francis Ford Coppola is getting a limited edition steelbook, which is exclusively available at the Lionsgate Limited web store. In addition, a new steelbook of Apocalypse Now will also be available from that retailer, so head on over to the Lionsgate Limited page and secure your copies. And the 4K steelbook edition of Stir of Echoes is going to be made available exclusively at Amazon.com. The original Kickboxer is also coming to 4K in a steelbook edition, available at your online retailers. For you classic film buffs, The Talk of the Town starring Cary Grant will be out this week on 4K from Sony. Shout Factory has some solid offerings coming to the 4K format this Tuesday, including The Holdovers, as well as Far and Away from director Ron Howard. And the long anticipated and delayed The Faculty on 4K finally arrives this week, and all of these will be available online. Shout Factory also has the Golden Harvest Volume 2 Shining Star set, which has 8 movies featured in this collection. And one of my all-time favorite westerns is coming out this Tuesday. The Searcher, starring John Wayne, is getting a Blu-ray and a 4K from WB Archive. 1951's The Tall Target is also getting a release on Blu-ray, and Nora Prentice from 1947 will be available, as well as a Blu-ray edition of The Spanish Main. WB Archive also has 1974's Black Eye and the romantic drama A Night Full of Rain. And Cary Grant is starring in Mr. Lucky, which is getting a Blu-ray release. A single title from Radiance Films comes out this week, the 1981 crime drama Yokohama BJ Blues. A Blu-ray edition of Absolution starring Liam Neeson will be out Tuesday. And Magnolia Pictures has the 2023 thriller Sleep. Well Go USA has a pair of titles coming out on Blu-ray this week, including How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies and the Western action film Ghosts of Red Ridge. This week, we'll also see the release of Hellboy the Crooked Man on Blu-ray, and a new steelbook edition of The Mean One will be out. And a pair of horror sequels will be making their way to Blu-ray this week, including Sleepaway Camp 2 as well as 3. The 1974 adventure film The Land That Time Forgot is coming to Blu, and the 1986 film River's Edge. And Nick Nolte stars in the detective noir film Mulholland Falls. 1973's Heavy Traffic will be out on Blu Tuesday, and The Pope of Greenwich Village. And Kirk Douglas stars in the 1966 film Cast a Giant Shadow. MVD has the comedy Cheerleaders Wild Weekend, and from 1974 the drama Ginger in the Morning. And the crime film Cop Killers is getting a release. The Blu-ray documentary, The 2023 World Series Champions Texas Rangers, will be available this week. Kino has a Blu-ray and a 4K edition of the sci-fi thriller Below. Kino also has the Ballad of Josie from 1967 starring Doris Day, and 2000's The Claim will be getting a release. For Love or Money from 1963 will be out, and from all the way back in 1927, The Beloved Rogue will be available from Kino. On the TV Blu-ray front this week, a pretty big week for Seinfeld fans, as you have your choice of both a Blu-ray and a 4K of Seinfeld the Complete Series. Then the Walking Dead spin-off Daryl Dixon Season 2 is out on Blu-ray Tuesday, and Severance Season 1 will be available. In a big release from Arrow Video on Tuesday, Demolition Man, starring Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes, is getting both a Blu-ray and a 4K from Arrow. And lastly, this Tuesday, a couple of releases from the Criterion Collection. And as a reminder, most Criterion titles can be picked up locally at Barnes & Noble and, of course, various online retailers. The 2023 drama Evil Does Not Exist is out on Blu-ray this week, as well as the 1987 action film Eastern Condors. As for my own pickups this week, those include an Amazon order for the 4K of Below from Kino Lorber, and definitely in for Demolition Man on 4K. This was one of my favorite early 90s films. And Evil Does Not Exist. I am picking the Blu-ray up. I caught the film on Criterion's channel, so I really want to add that to my collection. The Steelbook edition of Transformers 1 will also be added to the collection, and I'm absolutely excited to check out Terrifier 3. I love the first two, so I'm hoping for good things on that one. And I've already posted my review of Stir of Echoes on 4K, so you want to hear my thoughts, head on over and check that one out. And Bloodsport on 4K, the Steelbook, very excited for that one as well. And I'm very excited to add some classic films to my 4K library, The Talk of the Town. I've only seen that one once, but I remember enjoying it quite a bit. And The Searchers, as I mentioned, is one of my all-time favorite Westerns, and I'm very excited to check that one out on 4K. And my Groove order already showed up last week for The Holdovers, Far and Away, and The Faculty. So far, I've only checked out The Faculty, and I'll be posting a full review for this one on Tuesday. So those are this week's new Blu-ray and 4K releases for the week of December 17th, 2024. Quite a heavy one, to be honest with you. There's a lot going on this particular week. I'm kind of excited that the next couple weeks are a little bit more of a break. But hey, we're staring down the barrel of 2025 and things are going to start right back up again. So, of course, stay tuned to the channel for all that information. And as a programming note, I will not be posting a new Blu-ray and 4K release video for this Monday, the 24th. It is the holiday and there really literally is nothing coming out. I think there's one title. But if you are interested in any of the titles I talked about in this week's video, don't forget to use the Amazon affiliate link. It really helps out the channel when you do. And now I want to hear from you. What titles that I talk about this week are you planning to pick up for yourself? And lastly, a big thank you to all my Patrons for your continued support. It is very much appreciated. If you would like to support me through Patreon, I will leave a link in the description of this video. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.